Hey everyone, Brian here. Welcome back to a brand new video, and this time we're going to be playing a best of 15 versus Trollollolloll. And this best of 15 is for Chris Langan's it's for Chris Langan's $100 top 1 tournament. And yeah, so this is the finals of it, and some other good players in this tournament were Aquafire. He was knocked out by Ryan Mahalik in the semi-finals. Ryan Mahalik 5-4'd him. Who else is there? There was Jesus. I beat him 4-1 in round 1. There was Lokesh, King, 0-2, Foxito, Aquafire, as I've said, and there's a few more good players that I haven't mentioned. So anyway, he's going triple ice heli and I'm going NG. So as you can see previously on round 4, I sold my NG here to go for plantation, and I'll explain my reasoning here. An NG costs $450. You make like 80% or 70% of what you sell, and a plantation gives 6 bananas as opposed to 3, so you earn $120. I mean, you earn $180 instead of that $90 which you lose from your NG sale. So yes, it's worth it to sell your NG for a plantation. However, it's not worth it if it's in the middle of a round, but it's worth it if you haven't had your first banana period. So in round 7, I have 2 plantations because this triple ice is stalling the rounds pretty hard. And yeah, in Ireland it's the 22nd of June. It's so hot in here, like, I'm sweating. So he sent me black. I'm gonna upgrade to these 2, just to ensure that I'm anti-stalling. Since if I'm not anti-stalling, he could probably get up a BIA round 10, no cap. So I'm gonna send him some whites here, and he has to go for his heady. I'm not sure. Oh, he actually DC'd here. I'm not sure why, but in the end, I did win this game. Basically, on round 13, I sent him camo zebras, and he moved his heady away, and then I sent him like regular zebras behind. And he had to boost, causing the triple ice timing to mess up and releasing all the balloons. So it's 1-0 to me at the moment, and I'll see you guys in. So here's game 2. It's on balloon circles, and yeah, a few days ago I just got my bottom braces put in, so I'm finding it pretty hard to talk. It's like, yeah, my teeth aren't that good. So on balloon circles, it's really boring. I could probably win some. I was expecting Super Ice, Super SAS. I was originally planning to go Ninja Farm Super, but I really can't be bothered going around 50 with Troll. So, like, it's a best of 15. One loss won't mean much. So instead, I decided to just go with Farm Cobra and try to offensive push him. Yeah, I'm just putting my Wiz there to anti-stall, but Plume Circles is such a long map. It's just painful, to be honest. I only have a plantation compared to his 450 eco, but still. Yeah, I'm not sure why this map was even allowed, but apparently long maps take as much skill as short maps, but I just don't like how long they are. It's a good job all the other long maps are banned though, like Battle Park, Mondrian, and all that, like Mine and stuff. But anyway, he's going for his reactor. His eco is actually pretty bad, not gonna lie, since I'm anti-stalling so hard. And my farm's actually pretty decent. Now, I was thinking of offensive pushing him Moab here, but I thought that since a mob takes like a few seconds to arrive, and he'll have time, and all he needs really is one more airburst, and he defends pretty easily. So I'm gonna try to bait the fact that I'm going Wiz Farm Super, and then offensive push him round 18. So he's rushing me a bit now. I think I'll just boost. And look at this. He has no money to save though. So I start offensive pushing him. 4 Moabs. But Troll is a god and he defends flawlessly. With a triple ice. Like, bruh. For real. That actually works. Bloon circles is so cancer. But anyway, he won that fair and square. So it's 1-1 at the moment, and I'll see you guys in game. So here my loser map was Ghostly Coast. We're both going both from Mortar. I was originally planning to go Ninja Farm NG, but I thought no, since I'm pretty sure both Farm Mortar can upgrade to their PIA like around 19 and send an early so my god and just strain NFE. So I'm sending to 263, and he just sent to 260. And here's the difference. He's already used the spike and is down in lives. So I'm pretty sure I'm outplaying here. And we both upgrade our plantation at the same time. He does have $16 more than me, but I have a bit more life and 2 more eco. And yeah, I'm just gonna send him some blacks. We both upgrade to our faster shooting, and we go for our farm. I'm not sure if I oversent a bit, but anyway, I just sent some blacks, trying to force a second boss. He goes for a boss. I instead go for my mortar, since he's just wasting defense, and we have a lot more eco than him. However, he is slightly out farming me, but not by much. It's only by a slight bit. He does have more money than him, than me, which is at this point I'm kind of debating whether eco is worth it. So here I boosted here, and I actually didn't have to. But anyway, he tries to all out me. Like after I boosted around 11, I really had no hope. And here's why. Since even though I didn't go for my big one, and I just went for a few destroyers, he would have sold all his farms and then all outed me, and I probably wouldn't be able to afford a big one at that point. So it's 2-1 to Troll, and I'll see you guys in game. Okay, so my L map here is Shipwreck. I've actually only played this map once versus Lokesh in a practice game. But anyway, I'm going Mortar Cobra Attack, which I think is meta. For some reason, he's going NG Heli on this short map. I don't know how this is good, but it seems to work out okay for him. So at this point, I actually don't like leaking low on lives with mortar attack, since he can all out me with camel pinks, and there's basically nothing I can do if I don't have a boost. So I send him greens. He's gone for his plantation, so he has a boost. That's fine. He probably won't be using all 3 boosts anyway. So he's sending space blacks, hoping to make me leak down. I still have 2 spikes and I'm above 70 lives. So I bloom boost yellows. So he sells a farm for sprockets, and I just boost to his rush. If he re-rushes me, he can't use a bloom boost, and I can just upgrade to a blade shooter. Anyway, I send him a few leads here. At this point, I'm really curious what his third tower is. I was actually assuming Boomerang, since I thought he was trying to bait me to all out him around 13. So this is why I'm a bit cautious with all out in him. And I think the best thing to do is to try to figure out what his third tower is first. So I just rushed him a bit to try to see what his third tower was, and it turns out that it's Heli. His farm is pretty good, but I have 3k saved up, and I sent him a few leads here. So this is OP Hilarion, some lead zebras, whites, yellows, pinks, since of the speed differences. So now basically he has to go for an Apache or die. So I bloom boost this at him. He can't afford an Apache, and first of all I send regular rainbows to make his foam disappear, and then I send camo rainbows, and they just sneak past into Heli, and no boost is no good. So it's 2-2 at the moment, and I'll see you guys in game. So his loser map here is Dreadplume Cave. I'm going NFE. I expected Dartland Farm Ice, but if I knew he was going Heli, I probably would have went Wiz Farm Village or Wiz Farm Ice or something like that. But anyway, I see the ice, and then I'm like, oh no, he's going Heli. Since he was going Dartland, he'd probably start off with a Dartland, to be honest. Well, at least he isn't triple icing, so I'm pretty glad for that. So he has 2 ices there. They're not already synced, but I think it's cause he wants that ice for a triple ice. So I go for my 9-inch nail, since on Dreadbloom it's extremely important to anti-stall. Try to delay his BIA until round 17. My plan was not to even allow him a BIA, and just to rush him like with $8,000 worth of regional rainbows and stuff. So anyway, he triple ices, and the really good thing about his ices is that even if he pops all the blooms here, the triple ice still syncs up perfectly. But he has sold an ice to go for his plantation, and he sells another ice to grade on. We're out farming and out ecoing, but our strat is really shit late game, so I'm gonna have to do something about it. We have all 3 spikes, so I'm just trying to force some defense here. He's not even budging, and he doesn't even buy any more defense. I send him a camel lead, and we go for our Republic, try to base him into rushing us. Since the AI doesn't really give much money, I just go for it round 14, since I might die to the AI, not gonna lie. Pretty deadly. So we are out farming him slightly, and we have a big money lead. At the moment I'm just saving up money until he goes for his BIA, where I can like rush him a lot. So I delayed his BIA until round 16. But I have $6,000 here of rushes, and he's like $16 off his ice shards. But I think even if he bought ice shards, he would have died to my camo ceramics, since our razor rotors on boost at the bottom of the track won't do much. So that's GG. I think I should have sent like 1 set of region rainbows camo. So anyway, it's 3-2 to me now. So his L map here is Snowfall. It's currently 3-2 to me. I originally thought that he would go Heli farm ice here, but no, and I actually missed my wired funds here, but that was actually on purpose, since I expected eco, since I saw him spike round 1. And what do you originally think? I mean, obviously eco, right? And then he places down an NG. So I just placed my bomb here to anti-stall, since with eco you need to anti-stall. So with NG, I knew at this point I'd lost anyway. My plan was to try to make him choke around 16 or something, I don't know. Try to allow him. So he has a 9-inch nail up there on the last. He's sending me pinks, but I'm just gonna continue to pressure him. He's gone for his plantation, round 6. I sent some greens actually, and he forces my cluster here. And to be honest, I probably should have just boosted and greeted. But anyway, I thought I might have a hope of outlasting late game, so I wanted to conserve all 3 boosts late game, especially as I have sub, not mortar. And sub does better late game than mortar does. I think. I'm not sure yet though. So his farms aren't great. He could go for his plantation, but I think he's scared of something. I don't know. And I have a pretty good eco. I'm gonna rush him now, but he goes for his trap round 9. Well played, well played. And now I'm just gonna wide fun spam. I actually didn't know what to do here. I've never seen NG on Snowfall used before, so I was really confused. And I go for my sub thing here. So it's round 13. Oh yeah, and I feel like I need to explain the reason why he always places an NG round 13 here. You can layer the bloom trap twice easily with some zebras, rainbows, and pinks. But if you push a 9-inch nail on strong, it will target the rainbows and prevent layering. It actually doesn't work all the time. For example, if I bloom boost some rainbows over, since the 9-inch nail only has like 9 pierce, I think. So it might not catch the rainbows, but it works if the rush isn't bloom boosted. So anyway, I have saved up like a lot of money, and his farms are OP. I don't know why, but so I send him some rainbows, and for some reason he sells all his farms and goes for a second bloom trap. Plus I sent those camo zebras, and like in Shipwreck, you send regular blooms first and then you send camos underneath if they're going heli, and they're pretty much guaranteed to boost. But he did choke though. But anyway, 4-2 to me, and I'll see you guys in game 7. I think it is. So it's game 7, and his loser map is indeed Farmyard. By the way, the new BTD Battles update came out today, but this was actually played the day before the new update came. So yeah. Anyway, it probably wouldn't have made a difference anyway, to be honest. Well, I could have avoided his triple house cancer. But anyway, yes, here we have it. So we're both going NG. I have 16 less lives than him. We have $60 more. I think he's in a better situation than I am, since he has more lives. So I think I kind of misplayed at the start there. And here's where he misplays. He goes for a 9-inch nails. I don't know why. So he still has to upgrade to a second 0-0 NG, whereas I just simply upgrade to 0-0 NG. And now we have an out farm, and we get up our plantation earlier than he does, which means like we have $60 extra. And I farm on actually. Be right back. I'm getting back. So I'm sending him leads here. And we don't even have our bloom trap. At this point, I was just waiting for him to place down his bloom trap, since I don't know where the bloom trap spot is. I send him bloom boosted yellows, and he sells everything for this. So I have no idea how to play NG heli, so I pretty much copy him. Yeah, I'm basically just copying him at this point. So yeah, he has a slice money lead now as I bloom boosted those yellows and he did not. So he's sending me this. I boost, since this thing didn't clear layer in, as he had like a lead, so this NG didn't do anything. So now I'm preparing for an all-out. I'm pretty sure I can afford an Apache. Actually, I can't. So my plan was simply to operate a second trap here, and operate to two rotors, and wait for my boost to return. So he pretends to all out, and I send him this to try to make him to not rush me. And he had to boost here since his heli was targeted down here, since he was busy rushing me. So a bit of a misplay on his part, but even so. Now we have our boost, and he does not, and he just attempted to all out me. So I'm gonna try rushing him now. And like last game, I'm gonna send some regular rainbows first, and then send these camos with camo pinks too. And he's countering me with pinks, but it's too late, and we take the dub 5-2. And I'll see you guys in case. So the score is currently 5-2, and his L map is Riverside. Since it's the best of 15, first to 8 wins, so I'm closing in there. So he's going triple ice heli, boring, and I'm going both farm mortar. I'm pretty confident about this, and both farm mortar can just greed so hard on this map, and I can rush him as well. Triple ice is good, but it might not be good. It's basically good if you're a troll. It's bad if you're like a random arena noob. Since if you boost, all the balloons wear out, so you need a snap for freeze ready. And Troll has already studied all this. So I'm out farming him. I don't really care about anti-stalling at this point, since he's triple ice, and I can't stop a BIA anyway, so I may as well just greed. Whew, so I just so he's sending me black. I'm just gonna upgrade to this. No problem here. We're still out farming him by a good bit. And he can't farm since he needs to save money for a heli, so he goes for this farm, which is horrible. It doesn't do anything. So he sells a farmer there. And he leaks a few lives. I thought about sending yellows here, but it's troll, and he probably wouldn't choke like that. So anyway, we're up by a full plantation. So he's sending me a lead. I'm saving for my Republic, since it's basically cheaper than a plantation, and you don't lose much money. In fact, you gain more money with the plantation. So we're out farming him by a whole plantation and some eco. And he has to upgrade to his rotors and waste some more money there. I'm not sure why he spiked there when he just got up our rotors. So I'll upgrade to around 13 BIA, and he doesn't even have all his farms ready yet. He can't really punish me, since if he punishes me I can just boost, and he needs his own BIA. So at this point I'm just waiting him to BIA, and then I can just rush him. Since considering he's triple ice and he can't really boost, I think he went for his BIA way too soon. Round 17 is probably safe. But anyway, yep, he's preparing for my onslaught of a rush, and we're just sitting here patiently pretending we want to go late game. So he's gone for his BIA round 15, and I send him a few leads, and then I send him some sleepers, and then I cash out for my BIA soon, yes, and then I send him rainbows, camo rainbows, and he's basically forced to boost, and even if he boosts, since first of all, he has a few tasks to do. He has to sell 2 of these ices here, and then upgrade to a snap freeze, boost, and also upgrade to 2 rotors, and also cash out his BIA, and also to press the boost button. And Troll isn't a robot, he's a human, and that's impossible for a human to do in 1 second. So while he's microing, he has to place his helis up here, and he knows that he can't defend, so he just sells his BIA and goes for the thing. So he sends me a few blooms now. I honestly didn't have to boost this, but I thought he was all out on me. And he knows that I had to cash out my BIA to send that humongous rush. And he's basically drained now. So he has to try to kill me now. But he rushed me a split second too late. So my boost will arrive back. So I basically cash out my BIA again. And he said to me, regrow rainbows. But I just simply boost. And both farm order 2 OP, and we have a BIA 1k eco, and he just has a farm. So he surrenders here, 6-2 to me, and I'll see you guys in game 9. Okay, so here his map is Bloonaria Swamp, and yeah, I'm trying to triple ice, and I just failed miserably. So I just go for my heli, and he's going heli ice as well. I know I pretty much lost this, but I may as well hope for a joke. So he rushes me with this, and I think my mistake here is that my ice is too high. It should be like his low down, but in the Bloonarius it's very hard to see the map as it's quite dark. So I thought that the track was here, but it's actually up here. And yeah, I should have switched on like brightness contrast mode or something. But anyway, yeah, I'm just sending him a few rush. He goes for his plantation. I upgrade to my Republic. I tried to reposition my ice and still fail. So he sells his plantation to rush me. He has 200 more eco than I do. So yeah. I'm just saving up 5k and then I can upgrade to my BIA. But he just has so much eco. I should have upgraded to here, but I was a bit scared. And yeah, now he goes for his BIA with 100 more eco than me. I suppose it's not too bad, but I'm down a boost out of spikes. So I send him Moab, and he does something really smart. He triple spikes this and then double ices it. And I have never sent any leads underneath. My bad. So anyway, he sends me one with the round 19 AI, and I don't have any spikes, so I am forced to boost. Now we're down to 1 boost, so I'm pretty sad now, since I know I'm gonna lose. I send him a BFB. I think he doesn't send me one since he wants to keep his eco, and he simply sends me a second Moab. So I just ice shards, but the Moab is all the way up there, so I boost and almost die. But I managed to survive, and we're out of boosts. So if late game comes, I'm gonna lag out anyway. So if late game comes, I'm dead. So I'm just trying to await my fate. So I'm pretty dead now. I don't even want to watch this game anymore. It's so embarrassing. So anyway, I have a shard, and we're out farming though. But he can't really choke since he has an Apache up, unless he like targets his heli away. But he does have 81 lives and I only have 5. I'm trying to triple ice up here, but I'm failing since the range is too small. Yeah. At this point, I'm just doing like strange stuff. I don't know why. And I just died to the round 25 AI. So it's 6-3 at the moment, and I'll see you guys in game 10. So his loser map is Wassel, and I'm going NFE, he's going Heli. This is my loser map that I picked, since I'm pretty confident that NG can be Heli. But in this video, but in this game, he showed me differently, as Troll actually didn't go BIA, he went mix eco bank. So if I knew that, I would have played it very differently. I would have went to sentries here instead of wasting. Yeah, like I pretty much made a big mistake here. Anyway, he's gone for his plantation now, and he can afford to greed since the ice just stalls the balloons so well. I think I'll just like this video anyway. So yeah, he's sending black. So I think this is on. It's not on. This was on last. This is on first. Pretty sure strong is the best though. I'm getting up to sentries. I'm boosting to my rush, and his eco's really high. So I already think mixed eco heli from Ice Bank is underestimated. So I upgrade to my cleansing foam, and then he's rushing me with whites. I just upgrade to a few and not anything else, and he can't really afford much. And to be honest, what I should have done here, he only has a plantation. If I all outed him here, I probably would have won. But I still thought he was upgrading to a BIA. I was very stupid, by the way. So yeah, I'm just doing this, and he's farming really well. So anyway, I'm saving up for my Republic, and then he just goes for his bank, and I'm like, oh my god, a bank? What's going on? So I forced a boost there, and I probably should have tried to force a sell, but I didn't. I just continued farming, but I really underestimated bank. I just really did. And now I'm left with one boost, and my farms and ecos aren't great, so it's looking pretty pessimistic for us right now. And he probably already has 5k in his bank. I sent him a BFB, hopefully he can't afford an Apache, so I Bloon boosted. So he cashes out stalls and goes for his Apache, and I go upgrade to my factory. Since my reasoning is that he can't rush me while defending his own, but really if he rushed me, he probably would have forced the sell, to be honest. So anyway, he goes for his BIA round 21. I just upgraded to Bloon Traps. For some reason, I just almost died. I think I forgot to hover my mouse over my trap area, and I'm gonna have 2 factories versus his BIA. Plus he sends me a BFP, and I just make a mess out of it. So I sell my factory. And for some reason I still have to boost with 2 flash bombs and 3 jitsus. And I think it's since I bought these jitsus late. So it's round 25, I upgraded 3 traps. So I think he's definitely outplayed me at the moment, since he has 1000 eco and 20k in his BIA soon. But anyway, Wassel isn't the greatest NFE map, I think. I'm planning to send him 3, so my god's here. since Waddle is a pretty short map. And I think he's expecting this, since he has his helis ready. And he upgrades the rollers. I think that's cheaper. And he ice stalls the BFBs. And I died to AI. GG. Embarrassing game. Anyway, it's now 6-4. And we'll move on to game number 11. So it's game number 11. The score is currently 6-4 to me. Best of 8 wins, as it is a best of 15. I mean, first to 8 wins, not best of 8. So anyway, I'm going NG, and he's going triple ice again. I'm pretty confident about triple ice now, though I probably should have gone Cobra. I was scared that he'd go like NG or something like that. So I placed my NG up here. It's a trap. It's a spot that I toss up on the spots. Since this one is on strong and this one is on last, this shreds the blues and greens, and this just cleans up everything else. It's a straight line, and yeah, pretty good. So he's triple icing, so there's absolutely no point of me rushing anything. So I just stay with 250 eco, and we're out farming him by farm. He's not mix equin this time. I'm pretty sure he wants to BIA. So I upgrade to 4 of these, and I want to keep anti-stalling. And I don't really think sentries are the move in this scenario. So my aim is to farm hard, anti-stall hard, and to make him struggle and try to make him booster or something like that. So I'm a whole plantation ahead. But I have to stop farming since I'm gonna have to upgrade to my balloon trap. So I'm gonna cleanse and foam this. And I send him some steep res, hopefully to stop his farming. But no, he just simply greeds on with 3 plantations. He's a big pig. Troll likes to greed. So anyway, yeah, we have equal farms, but I know that if he boosts, he's dead, since these blooms are just so far away. So I just upgrade to my Republic, pretend that I'm trying to take it late game, and he goes for his BIA round 15. So I immediately just sell a plantation, and I go and I just send Camel Pink. So he released his triple ice by selling them upgrade snappies and boosts. But his heli was targeted down here, so I just sent Camel Zebras, and layered with Camel Pinks is pretty deadly, and he only had 1 heli boosted. So it's 7-4 at the moment. I just need 1 more win to win this best of 15. So I'm winning the battle for top 1. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I mean in the next game, not video.